Guess what? We no longer have to wait weeks or even months to get our favorite K-beauty products shipped to us because Ulta just announced that they are adding new K-beauty skincare and makeup to their stores and online throughout the summer. And Sephora is doing the same thing. Overall, fans are very excited about this, but some people are concerned that this is going to be K-beauty in US prices. Ulta and Sephora could charge much more for our favorite lip stains and toners if they wanted to. So of course, I'm gonna catch you up on all of it, what's launching, and if it's even worth shopping. This expansion is actually a partnership between Ulta and K-Beauty World. K-Beauty World is led by Landing International and CEO Sarah Chung Park, who has helped launch more than 180 K-Beauty brands in the US. Now, what makes them special is that they support these brands through pop-ups and retail partnerships. You've likely seen videos online of their most recent pop-up called K-Beauty Mart. This expansion will add over 200 new products from 13 different brands to Ulta. 5 of these brands are known for their makeup, which isn't normally sold in US stores, and Ulta has always had a lineup of K-beauty skincare, but never makeup. So now the new lineup includes Fui, Tier, Kaja, Alicia, Romand, VT Cosmetics, I'm From, Some By Me, Mixsoon, Sungboon, Neochen, Chase and Rabbits, and Medicube. And in honor of this video, I ended up using 2 brands that are going to be available in Ulta. The Alicia palette, which I hope they launch in Ulta stores because this is so good. It's their Glitterpedia palette. I used the middle shade. These are pressed glitters. They're beautiful. I cannot get over them. And then there are some non-pressed glitters in the palette. This is so good. Highly recommend. And then on my face, I'm using the Tier foundation, which I got gifted in PR and I have worked with them in the past. I've been loving this foundation. I'm not kidding when I tell you that I wear this anytime I want a full face of makeup now. I've been wearing it all summer. I took it to California, and it's just a tried and true product for me now. Anyways, I don't think that this is going to be an issue for Sephora as a competitor because they have also been secretly adding some K-beauty brands on their website and in stores. In the past year, Sephora has added some really well-known Korean brands like Hanyul, Beauty of Joseon, who just launched their exclusive debut sunscreen, Astora, who released a Sephora exclusive mini set featuring their viral moisturizer, which I love, by the way. I wore that today. Biodance, known for their sheet mask with a Sephora exclusive version, and Torridon, known for their hyaluronic serum. So even though Ulta is bringing in over a dozen brands at once, Sephora seems to be taking a more selective partnership approach, working with brands on products that you can only find in their store. All of these brands are also currently available at Sephora, and most of the skincare brands are available at Ulta, but I haven't seen the makeup products there yet. According to a Reddit user, it's rumored that we might start seeing the makeup brands in early August depending on the Ulta store. I'm using the Fui pudding pots, which I'm just also obsessed with. I'm using the shade STH. And Caitlin Reinhart, the vice president of merchandising at Ulta Beauty, said in an interview with GCI magazine, "This exclusive partnership brings time-honored, high-performing products long trusted by Korean consumers to a broader audience, making it easier than ever for beauty lovers across the country to experience the power of K-beauty. While we have offered many K-beauty brands with our skincare assortment for some time now, we are thrilled to enter this next phase of growth and expansion, with even more brands to discover across categories and price points. And now that these brands will be available in the US, it's possible that we'll start getting our products faster since they will be shipping from Ulta directly. Plus, we won't have to worry about extra costs that sometimes comes with international shipping." Another small win about this announcement is that we will be able to use the Ulta reward systems and earn points on the K-beauty products that we're always buying anyways. So that's going to be a nice bonus, especially when you compare it to Sephora's reward systems. And in that same interview, K-Beauty World CEO Sarah Chung Park talked about the reason behind this expansion. skin. She said that our goal is to break outdated perceptions that K-beauty is only for East Asian skin tones, hair types, or beauty styles. In reality, K-beauty technology already powers many of most beloved US and European brands. This is about showing that K-beauty is for everyone and helping a new generation of consumers fall in love with its creativity, inclusivity, and results. Now, if you follow these brands like I do, you've probably noticed that a lot of them have already been making moves to appeal to the US audience. For example, brands like TierTier expanded their shade range.
This is the darkest shade of a Korean foundation. If TierTier wants to expand more and make a shade for me and even darker, I will support you. Call me. You gotta be kidding me. 6 months ago, this brand had 9 shades of foundation, and now there's 40.
And after a lot of critique and a lot of work, this is the darkest shade of the TierTier foundation. Do we see this?
Free's famous pudding pots came in many different colors that flatter a lot of skin tones.
I love the fact that there are multiple shades that I can use. It feels so lightweight on my skin. I'm going to be using these, y'all.
Worst thing about these viral Fui pudding pots is that there's so many brown girl friendly shades. I literally can't choose which one's my favorite.
And these brands have also made it a point to collaborate with diverse creators, including myself, over the years. So it turns out that this is actually all part of a bigger strategy to grow their reach and connect with more customers globally. Honestly, I think this could inspire more K-beauty brands to come to the US and create more inclusive products. I also really hope that Ulta gives Korean makeup its own section in the store, or at least a little gondola end cap situation, so we can try the products before buying and make sure that the shades actually show up on our skin tones, because we usually have to just blind buy online. We might also see more US brands trying to compete with these formulas, which means we're going to have more options to choose from. But of course, not everyone is fully convinced yet. One top-rated comment on Reddit with over 100 upvotes said, "My only hesitation is the big markup in price. When I buy from an Asian supplier, it's so much less. I'm glad they're entering Ulta though. More people can learn about these great brands." And then someone replied, "Yes, I'll definitely be checking the prices on my K-beauty apps. Hopefully we can get them close to the same price with a coupon." We'll see. Another said, "I hope it's not unreasonable, but accessibility and authentic products might be worth a little upcharge. Peace of mind is a big deal." But even the K-beauty brands that are launching in the US are unsure about the pricing themselves. In a Reuters article from June 5th, TierTier's executive vice president said, "Washington's tariffs were a burden, but not enough to hurt K-beauty's popularity and value for money proposition. Their current 10% US tariff is, quote, endurable, but the upcoming 25% tariff, originally set for July, might force them to raise prices a little." Now, I do think that this sounds a little bit more hopeful, at least for right now, until things do change. It is going to vary for every brand, but based on what TierTier is saying, it is going to depend on whether the brand is financially healthy and what their company's mission is. So for TierTier, they really care about the value and cost of their product, so they're going to absorb that for as long as they can, and maybe other brands will follow suit, but then there might be some brands that take a completely different approach and end up raising their prices. And luckily, some of the products have already launched at Ulta, so let's do a price comparison to see if it's actually gonna cost you more. And keep in mind, prices are going to vary depending on the time of year, the sales, and if you use any coupon. Starting with the VT Riedel Shot, Ulta, $26, Olive Young, $26, Yes Style, $27, I'm From Rice Toner, Ulta, $28, Olive Young, $33, Yes Style, $19 on sale, originally $28, Mixsoon Bean Essence, Ulta, $37, Olive Young, $35, Yes Style, $19 on sale, originally $22, Sung Boon Editor Capsule Cream, Ulta, $32, Olive Young, $32, $35, Yes Style 32 on sale, original $40. You get the point. As you can tell by this comparison, Olive Young and Yes Style can sometimes have cheaper products in comparison to Ulta. Ulta looks like they are selling it for the OG price, but of course this is going to vary because some websites are going to have better sales than other depending on when you're looking to shop. But overall, I would say that the difference is only a few dollars. Ulta seems like they could have the more fair price, especially if you're getting free shipping through Ulta and it's going to be faster. That said, we can't get our hopes up too much because at the end of the day, companies have the right to raise their prices if they feel like they need to. So just because the prices seem okay right now, it doesn't mean they won't increase in the future. You also want to keep in mind that even though the brands are going to be available at Ulta and Sephora, it doesn't mean all of the products that are available in Korea are going to be available in the US. They will likely end up selling the most popular products in their line, but not some of the niche products. I can't imagine a brand including a tone-up cream in the US because that's just not part of our beauty routines or the standards that we have. I mean, technically yes, but I feel like more people try to be tan than lighter. And although some K-beauty brands are going to be launching sunscreen in the US, you want to keep in mind that these sunscreens are going to be the American version and will likely not be the same formula as what you get in Korea. And that's simply just because our US regulations for sunscreen filters are different. So if you are interested in buying a sunscreen from the brand Biore, Skin 1004, or the new Beauty of Joseon sunscreen, just keep in mind it might not be as good. By the way, on my lips, I use the Romand Color Lip Matte. This is in the shade 03 Taupe Dawn, which does not look taupe on my lips. This looks very much orange coral. It's very strange. I don't quite understand how it shows up like this on my lips, but it is so freaking pretty, and hopefully they release this at Ulta because it's a really good product. I might like it better than the NYX Soft Matte Lip Balm. Well, they're different. This one's like more pigmented in my opinion, but they're similar, okay? I think I'm gonna add the Romand gloss on my lips. This is in the color Deepen More. I just wanted it to be more mauve than pink. It smells like fruits. Anyways, this is my mostly full face of Korean beauty. I use Romance, I use Unleasha on the eyes. My blush is Fui with a mixture of some powder blush. The foundation is Tear Tear. My bronzer is also the Tear Tear concealer. I hope all of these products come to Ulta because I do love them. I also love the Tear Tear setting spray. Now that we know this news, I think it makes a lot more sense why brands like Tear Tear and Fui has been collaborating with more US influencers and creators because they're coming to Ulta, and I am very, very excited for people to have more access to Korean beauty and not just skincare anymore, but makeup. I also really hope to see more inclusive and diverse shade ranges from Korean brands that want to market to the US because selfishly, I love Korean formulas, but I absolutely hate their shade range. It's awful. Like, I want to see more brown skin friendly blushes. Maybe they'll come out with some contours. That would be really cool. I would also love to see Tear Tear displayed at Ulta. I can just imagine all of their cushions lined up on a little gondola just for everyone to buy. And the thing is, cushions are not popular in the US at all. Like, they're not a thing. I don't even think there's one brand in the US that sells cushions. So it'd be so amazing to see that in store. And I'm also not just saying all of this because I have worked with the brands in the past, but I have truly fallen in love with these formulas, not just the brand. I think the pricing is also great. So I feel like in terms of mid-range beauty that is also high quality and innovative in a lot of ways, it's going to do very, very well. So I think it's safe to say that K-beauty is no longer for people like you and me who are chronically online, but it's going mainstream. So now even your aunt who has never downloaded TikTok and has no clue what's trending can walk into Ulta and see brands like Unleasha, Fui and pick out her Tier cushion shade. And now your cousin who just hit puberty and has some acne can walk into Ulta and ask an employee what their favorite Korean product is for acne-prone skin. The beauty community is always chasing the next best thing, so it's going to be very interesting to see what brands Ulta and Sephora partners with next and what new products and trends come from all of this. I want to know how you are feeling about all of this. Let me know if you do plan on shopping K-beauty at Ulta or Sephora, and what do you think this means for beauty? Thank you all so much for the love and support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!